Howdy, guys. Catch me on a beautiful day in the garden here. Welcome to the place where we talk about what it means to be motivated, how to avoid the common traps and pitfalls out there, and to go on and achieve our goals. Now, today we're going to talk a bit about starting before you are ready. So let me know how familiar this scenario sounds. I need to get started on getting fit, losing all that weight for the summer, but before I do that, I really have to get this big work project out of the way. No, I really, it's just a week or two, and then I can absolutely smash it. I can focus 100% on that goal I told you I was desperate to hit. Until then, I'll be in touch, I promise. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, bye. Okay, bye, bye, bye. So, as a coach, I've heard some version of this argument so many times. I mean, to be honest, I've said almost exactly the same words myself more often than I care to mention. What we're really saying in these scenarios is I've got a goal that I know I want to work on. I know it's not getting any closer, but the only club I have in my bag is to get after it with 100% focus or not at all. Now, this is a really common default for us. Often, it's a genuine lack of mental space or time or even energy. But being completely honest with ourselves, sometimes we know it's good old fashioned procrastination or even a bit of anxiety. I mean, what if we do give it everything and then we fail? That's going to take some getting over, isn't it? It could be pretty embarrassing. And since we're being completely honest, it is always possible to find a reason to put off getting to work on our goals. I mean, we're probably never going to have a completely clean slate these days. I think that's just a matter of reality in the times we find ourselves. So, if we're putting off getting started, we can be pretty sure of two things. One, our goal isn't getting any closer. In fact, depending on our behaviours at the moment, it could actually be getting further away. And number two, we're reinforcing the idea in our mind that working on goals is a switch that simply goes from on to off and back again. On when we can manage it, off when we've got too much on our plate. So, this is where getting started before you're ready comes in. What if we just started? Maybe not exactly how we envisage it or how we envision it, but we make a start at some level. Okay, we can't go full intermittent fasting like we'd like. So, what about if we tried just delaying our breakfast by an hour? Or if we're not able to smash 3 sessions at the gym this week, how about a 30-minute workout in a lunchtime or maybe a stretch session on Friday? In my pause button video, I talked about using an imaginary dial to turn up and down the intensity level of our positive behaviours. And this applies here to 100%. So if you can't start out giving 100%, who cares? No one gives 100% all of 100% of the time, but don't let that stop you from getting started. If we accept that we might never feel fully ready to get started, that actually frees us up to get started wherever and whenever we find ourselves. So instead of the previous two negative reinforcements, what we'll get instead is one, the nice feeling that we're actually working on keeping pace with, or even possibly gaining ground on our goals. And number two, we're teaching ourselves to dial our priority level up and down. Giving ourselves a break occasionally is a good thing, but never losing sight of our overall targets completely. Now, I toyed with lots of different quotations to close out this video. I love a good quote. Everyone from Martin Luther King Jr. to John Bon Jovi, I came this close to using a Shakira lyric. I'm sure you would have enjoyed that. But I think the American politician Eliot Spitzer actually summed it up best and most succinctly. And he said, delay is the enemy of progress. So remember, the key to making a positive change in life is having a great reason. What's yours? And don't delay. Get started today.